Dollar Tree has oral liquid syringes around Halloween time, four for $1.25. Normally, when you get these, you go to the kids section, kids medicine area, and they're $3 to $6 to start. Now, do they work? Yeah, the plunger on it actually works really well. And the extraction, the plunge and the extraction both go pretty smoothly. In fact, it might even feel more smooth than this. The official medicine one I get has a smaller seal. This one has like a double, triple seal, like 6 times the length. I think it works better. In fact, the position of your tip is off there and the bottom's flat. And here it's not flat, so you don't get the last drop. I don't know, they might actually be better, but that's a good deal considering you don't actually ever replace these. If you buy them, and you never feel like they ever got clean. So you're just using the same thing for like a year, and unless you're getting a needle in there, you're probably not doing a real thorough job of cleaning. But it's too expensive to replace all the time, right? So pretty good deal getting 4 of those for that. It's double the size. That might be a hindrance for some people. Now, if you're using this for like, cooking or science or some sort of other liquid measurement, that could be a positive thing, having double the size there. But the actual size there isn't like way too much bigger. It doesn't lock into place. This one has 4 stages of locks, and it doesn't come out all the way unless you really tug on it. This one will just keep going until you pull it out, pretty much. But when plunging the liquid out of it, I feel you can see there's just a little spot right there of air left in there, whereas if this had water in it, and you could see it as well, that doesn't really go all the way because that in there is convex, so concave, whatever, and there's always like a little bit of liquid left in there, so you actually get just a drop or two more out of that. If you are really trying to be like all scientific about it and keep the cost low, that's where you would normally go. But the Dollar Tree one just seems better. It's larger, not by far, like you can see, is, but not super large. And like I said, that could vary depending on your application, whether that's a problem or not. And I would definitely go with these, like, if the size isn't an issue with what you're dealing with, it gets most of that stuff out at the very end. Obviously, some still stays there in the tip, but nowhere near as much is left over. I can plunge and extract this one, and nothing really came out. After you're done all the way, you plunge and extract real fast. You extract and plunge real fast, and then you get a few squirts squirting out. You can do that a couple times and get some out because it doesn't all lay flat there at the bottom. And I feel that seal stronger, and that seal's going to deteriorate kind of, and get harder to move over the while, over about 6 months or more. I haven't tried these ones that long yet, but so far they've worked. Could be that the rubber actually ties faster. You never know really until we've tried it. But I know on these, the rubber gets harder to move and stuff. And this one is just easier to move right away. Like, I guess I've had this one maybe for a year, but it's still about the same. This one hasn't really reached a level where it feels like hard. Except for now, it feels hard because I'm using this other one, which seems to be a little bit easier. But I tested it by keeping it upright to see if it leaks down through there just by sitting overnight, and it didn't leak at all. So Seems to be a good deal there.